Generally speaking, people do not learn skills and then neglect to improve upon them or forget them. How many cultures can you demonstrate raised themselves out of primitive living by learning how to build houses, only to stop improving the craft or, even worse, forget how to build houses? If the Montana megaliths are man-made, they certainly weren't forged by any tribes known in America. There are many formations that the following website calls dolmens, yet no evidence of civilization or the formations being man-made. That doesn't mean they aren't man-made, it just means evidence hasn't been produced to support the claim. From Galactic Facets. From Wiki, and quote, a dolmen, /DLMN/ or portal tomb is a type of single-chamber megalithic tomb, usually consisting of 2 or more upright megaliths supporting a large flat horizontal capstone or end quote, table end quote. Why call them dolmens when sepulchral remains have not been produced? It's a disgrace to research and archaeology to do that. The pipestone dolmen might be man-made, but given its discovery in 2012, it's likely man-made with modern tech. These types of formations are all over the world. How do you suppose natural megalithic rock breaks down over time? Do you appreciate how much snow falls in Montana? When it melts, an equivalent amount of water runs down the landscape to smooth the rock out over the eons. What reveals these rocks? The runoff likely washes away the sediment. The exposure to the elements likely causes them to break and tumble, landing on other rocks. As the sediment continues to diminish, the ones that are balanced remain. Or, tree roots broke them up in their cycle of life, death, and rebirth during the diminishing of the soil. The trees you see are only a minute fraction of time compared to the age as the rocks. Let's examine the tribes in Montana where the Sage Wall is located. I find it suspicious that there are 12 tribes of Montana. Quite frankly, I'm sick of seeing this system everywhere in the world. It comes across as cheap, unoriginal, and lazy revision. I don't trust it in terms of antiquity. This is a point in favor of the Montana megalith suspicion because if we end up proving the history of the tribes is nonsense, then it opens up different possibilities. If you want to get into the 12 symbolism, while the whole Spirit World series reveals these things, a Godsacre for Winds of the Soul dives deep into it. 12 labors of Hercules, 12 signs of the zodiac, or tribes of Israel, 12 months or apostles, 12 peers of Charlemagne's court, 12 tribes of Ionians, 12 tribes of Etruscans, 12 tribes in Campania and 12 more in the Apennine Mountains, 12 Caesars, 12 imams of Persia, 12 sons of Ishmael, 12 knights of the Round Table, 12 stones at Gilgal and on Gerizim, and on and on.